welcome back to the Tech Takedown. Today we're looking at a week where the future collided with the absurd. From geopolitical tech wars to a surprisingly sponsored quantum computer. We begin with India, which has just proposed a new ambitious mandate. They're not just regulating data, they're regulating hardware access at the operating system level. The proposal suggests a framework that essentially demands ROM and Foxnot, a system requiring every app to declare and justify its ROM utilization, starting from the smartphone's local memory and extending all the way up to the server and cloud infrastructure. The goal is transparency and efficiency, but the practice headache for developers is immense. It's an attempt to police the entire resource supply chain, from your pocket ROM to Google's cloud ROM. Expect app developers globally to start hiring specialists in memory compliance immediately. Next, the partnership that nobody saw coming, but everyone predicted. Apple and Google's Gemini. The rumors are now official. Apple will heavily integrate Google's Gemini large language model into iOS. Why? Because after a decade of focusing on hardware and privacy, Apple realized their on-device AI was great, but the scale and real-time reasoning of a cloud-based giant like Gemini is what users actually want. It's a huge win for Google, putting their AI brain inside their biggest competitor's device. And for Apple, they get to instantly close the generative AI gap without having to build a trillion parameter model themselves. The age of the walled garden is officially over. Speaking of aging tech giants, the phenomenon of shitification continues. The term coined for the platforms like Amazon and Facebook slowly decay, prioritizing profits and ads over user experience until they become borderline unusable. The decline is perfectly timed with Samsung's launch of the new Galaxy VR headset. Early review suggests a genuinely seamless mixed reality experience, potentially carving out a premium ad-free digital space. The implications? The better the immersive hardware gets, the faster users will abandon the shitified, flat, ad-clogged platform of yesterday for the cleaner, controlled, spatial environment of tomorrow. And now, a transition from tech to politics, or rather, a transition that merges the two in the most unexpected way. President Donald Trump has announced he is personally sponsoring the development of the Freedom Quantum PC. Sources say the computer will be branded as the only PC capable of calculating election results before they happen. The technology is unproven, the timeline is impossible, but the marketing is already flawless. It's a move that perfectly captures the current moment, using revolutionary, unproven technology as a political vehicle. Finally, two pieces of high-tech stakes executive action: pardons and finance. The former president's office is rumored to be preparing a sweeping wave of pardons focused entirely on white-collar financial crimes. The argument that complex financial regulations are too ambitious and that these actions were mere paperwork disagreements. Expect Wall Street compliance officers to have a very long week. NVIDIA export tax. On the trade front, the US government is repeatedly preparing a massive new export tax on NVIDIA's most advanced AI chips. This is a clear move to slow down competitors in the global AI race and reroute the most powerful computational tools back into domestic research and military projects. The globe supply chain, already reeling, is now braced for the new era of GPU protectionism. From memory compliance in India to a patriotic quantum computer, it's never a dull week in tech. We'll be right back.